So a lot of you have been weighing in on whether or not I should fix my car again. I saw no apparent frame damage and the rocker panels looked fine. Other than the rear quarter panel, front bumper, and driver's side fender, the car looked pretty good. And after taking your opinions into consideration, I decided to try to fix the car one last time. But then, the tow truck arrived. So clearly you can see that the car was horribly mangled during the towing and recovery process. It looks like it was dragged along a large boulder, or like it flipped off the tow truck at some point. The passenger door wouldn't open at all. The mirror was scraped off, and the door was dented in so badly that the window wouldn't even close. The A-pillar was also damaged worse than before, and in spite of this fender being peeled back, I still see no signs of frame damage. Amazing. The next day, I went to a local Honda S2000 car meet, and I realized my Mustang just wasn't for me. I missed driving a smaller car. My insurance told me due to the nature of my accident, it could be months before I get a total loss check for the car, so I decided to sell my Mustang. I sold my Mustang for $14,500, meaning I basically broke even with driving the car from Arizona to Florida and back to Texas along with the purchase price. Then, I took a bus to Houston to buy this 2008 Mazda Miata for $5,500. And the next morning, I went to Bertram, Texas to look at a complete S2000 rolling shell I found on Facebook Marketplace. The seller told me the shell had been paint prepped and prepared for a turbo build, but the previous owner lost interest in the project after it got stuck in a shop that went out of business. I ended up paying $7,000 for the shell. It might seem a bit high, but a low mileage, clean title shell is hard to find these days, and it already had a brand new soft top installed and it still had the transmission. So I know what you're thinking. What's going to happen to the black car? Well, I found a buyer who wanted to build a K24 turbo track car, so he offered to let me keep some valuable parts he didn't need. He offered to buy the car for $1,500, but he would also provide the labor of putting my engine and transmission into my new shell. I've had a long-term issue with getting the title for my car, and I'll be talking about that later, but don't worry, we wrote up a contract and had it signed and notarized at the local UPS store. Getting these little tubes out was a nightmare here in the metal ones, but you don't have to pull the fuel rail like they say. You can wiggle it out just barely by the intake runner. Just undo these here, and you don't even have to remove the screws for this. It's a rubbery material. So just pop that off, loosen these, and you can fish it out. The hard metal ones you see here. But yeah, you don't have to pull the fuel rail. Don't have to worry about gasket anywhere. Just take your time, get it out, and you should be good.
Rip it off, which I don't want to. Or is there AutoZone nearby?
Just took the bumper off, both of us, making sure that nothing gets in the way because we only really have one shot. We're not going to run the car. We're just going to kind of get momentum going, inflate the tires real good, and just ram it right onto the trailer once we position it, of course, but that's a whole nother endeavor. But car's almost ready to roll. So I think the plan is we're going to use the momentum of the driveway, and we're going to go at that angle. That way we have more time on the slope. And then if it gets on, then we'll try to push it. And if that doesn't work, I will start the engine, which I really don't want to do. But I don't know. I think we have enough decline to make that work. But we'll see what angle Grant can get the trailer to. So we got out to the street, but we're going to try one more time. It got a little stuck. Let's try it. E-brake going off in 3, 2, 1. I mean, it's still rolling. I mean, I wonder what... Huh. Wonder what's holding it up. You know, hindsight really is 20/20. We realize it's slightly downhill. Grant in the back taking care of it, but we got it, man. I'm gonna close the door and try to bring her home. Look at that, we did it. Oh man, 90% of the way up. That was amazing, dude. Grant, awesome work.
Bro, that laser dead. Hold up.
We will, but dude, that was some serious muscle. That was awesome. Aimed it just right. Awesome. All right, there you go.
3, 2, 1.
So getting it over this last hump has been really difficult. We actually slid back. I didn't have the e-brake on as tight as I could, which, man, that really started to slip. But I suggested we tie to the crash bar, because that's where the tow hook goes anyway, and disconnect the trailer from the truck and pull it up. It's gonna take some careful coordination. I'm probably gonna call Grant on the phone, but we'll make it work. We tried to do the ratchet strap thing instead there, and it broke. Uh-oh. Try something else. So the combination of pre-tensioning the only remaining ratchet strap, plus all three of us pushing it, helped us get all the way up. We did it, man, just barely. That one bump was difficult, but man, we did it. Off to UPS. So Grant, buddy, it's sad to see her go, but it's going to a good home, right?
Yep. I'm gonna have to build it up. I gotta about to start a YouTube channel. I got some nice cars. This one I'm gonna be included on it. But first I gotta go ahead and fix your stuff, so yours priority, and then after I'm gonna go ahead and start it, film it.
We made a good deal. I'll put that information next. But Grant, buddy, it's a pleasure meeting you, man.
It's all good, man.
Take good care of her. Be in touch. See ya.
All right. Right there's good.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty good. Yeah, I see. I think you can.
I had to drop the phone real quick and help out, but man, we got it. 2 S2000s, 1 trailer, 4 guys, 1 day. Very cool. All right, Grant, you the man. Thanks for coming all the way back here.
Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome.
And see you in 3 months or less.
Yeah, I'll get you right, and then I'll be ready. Should be on the channel, on your channel, and back to your baby.
And then yours is next, right?
Yeah, after that one, I'm gonna then do that, and then I'm gonna hit the ground running basically. But then I got some cars, about 10, 12 cars, and then film and build mine.
Love it, man. Love it, man. He's gonna have a lot of cool stuff, a lot of new stuff. He's gonna branch out, but his first S2K, right?
Yes, first one. Hopefully the last one. 'Cause I don't want to I ain't trying to wreck my baby, but.
Ouch. Oof. Hit me where it hurts, man.
Yeah, all right. I ain't trying to do it, so.
Good to see you, buddy. Be in touch.
The car made it safely back to Javon's shop in Killeen, Texas. I have some big plans coming up, and hopefully I'll finally have a Monte Carlo Blue S2000 when all is said and done. So thank you for watching, thank you for your patience, and I'll see you in the next one. You won't want to miss it.